Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to another Fisting Java Save the Universe video. I am Fist-25, and today we're going to review one of the hotly anticipated ships, none other than the Drake Corsair. And I haven't even seen this ship yet. I just logged into the PTU today. I haven't even called it up. Let's roll that intro and let's get to it. All right, welcome back from the intro, and let's check out what it looks like inside of our Mobiglass first. So bringing up the Mobiglass here, we'll go to our ship manager, and I believe everybody has the Corsair in their inventory, so everybody gets to try it for free. Here's what it looks like. Now, the Corsair is a competitor to the RSI Constellation, from what I believe. Oh, that kind of bugged out there. Very interesting with the Mobiglass. Anyway, it does have an asymmetrical design. I believe it's one of the only other ships besides the MSR to have one. And it definitely has some cargo area in it and a lot, I think 7 forward-facing guns. So pretty cool ship. We're about to see the bug there. We're about to see it here in a minute. Let's check out the systems. It comes with 2 Frostar EX coolers, which are Grade C Civilian. I think that's going to be a theme here for Grade C Civilian. It comes with 2 power plants, which are Daybreaks, which are, again, Grade C Civilian, but they are size 2. And the coolers are also size 2. The Quantum Drive is once again, a size 2 drive, but it's a Grade C Civilian. So it's not going to be that fast, but it's Grade 2, so it's probably not going to be that slow. And it does come with 1 shield generator, which is a size 3. That's important. That means this thing is able to actually take some hits, and it's going to have shields all the way around it instead of just the front and back. And it is a Grade C Civilian. Right now, there is no paints or anything like that because this is PTU. But as far as the default weapons go, it looks like there are 4 missile racks. I see 2 size 3 missiles, 2 more, and 2 more. So 8 size 3 missiles. That means you can fit 16 size 2 missiles on there and 32 size 1 missiles if you want. It has weapon slot 4 is a size 5 gimbal mount automatically. I wish I could rotate it and show you guys. But that is an M6A cannon stock. Weapon slot 6 is also, it is a size 4. I'm sorry, guys. These are size 4 mounts. The gimbal, no, that is size 5. So weapon slot 4 is a size 5 mount. Comes with a size 4 weapon. Slot 6 is a size 4 mount. Comes with a size 3 weapon. Slot 5, size 4 mount, size 3 weapon. Everything's gimbaled by default. Slot 2, size 5 mount and a size 4 weapon. Everything's laser cannons so far. Slot 1 is a size 5 weapon with a size 4 mount or size 4 laser. And slot 3, size 4 with a size, should be a size 3 weapon. Oh, it says size 4. That's a size 5 mount. Okay. That's a lot of size 5 mounts. So if you wanted to upgrade this ship, get rid of the gimbals, that's a lot of size 5 weapons going at you. Then there's the remote turrets. The remote turret has 2 Badger size 2 laser repeaters on there. And there is 2 more other turrets, both with 2 size 2 laser repeaters. So this thing has a ton of guns. Just a ton of guns. There's really nothing else we can change. I don't even think in the PTU I have an upgraded quantum drive. I could probably steal one from another ship. But I'm not going to do that right now. I want to see what this thing looks like stock. So let's get away from the new Babbage announcements and let's go pull it out. As I mentioned, I have never even seen the ship, so you guys are going to get a first-hand look at what the ship looks like at the same time I am. Unfortunately, we're Microtech in the dark, but we'll figure that out. So Hangar 13. It is dark outside here at Microtech. And we're going to head down to Hangar 13 and at least take a quick look at the outside of the Corsair before we take it flying. These first look videos, they're not an in-depth review or anything like that. I do like to give the developers some time to fix bugs and, you know, they might change the weapons around and things like that. So first looks are very beginning. Okay, here we go. Look at that. That is a tall ship. Those wings go really high. Look how much bigger the right wing is than the left wing. That is crazy. We have what looks like Caterpillar engines in the back. I love the Drake engines because they look so much like real-to-life engines. This thing is beautiful. I bought this like 2 years ago, almost when I first started playing the game, because I really loved the concept of it. Look at that artwork. Fantastic job, CIG. This ship is gorgeous. It looks like there's ramp access down here. And this would be the ramp back here. We probably have another button over here. Yep. So 2 ramp accesses over there. Oh gosh. The engine side in the back is symmetrical, but the wings are not. There's our missiles mounted externally. And there's a big old honking gun up there. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. Okay, coming around the front side, probably our retro thrusters here, I'm guessing. Lots of engines on this thing, lots of piping. Very, very cool. Looks like we have a docking hatch on the outside as well. On the starboard side, there it looks like there's a man turret right there towards the front, which is interesting. And here's some of our guns up on the front. 4 guns. These are probably the size 3s. This is probably the cockpit area, I'm assuming. That's a good looking ship. What do you guys think of that? Maybe this will be the let me go to the side and we'll grab a screenshot real quick. I'm still talking. All right, how about that? You guys are seeing the magic of making videos. All right, we'll grab a screenshot of that at least right now. Okay. Looks like there's an elevator inside the ship as well. Another big honking gun. Oh no, okay. That's one of the front guns. There's another man turret. I'm not sure where the remote turret is. Maybe it's on the top. We'll have to take a look in 3D space. Doesn't look like there's a docking collar on the port side either. Let's open up the ramp and get in this thing and see what it actually looks like. Okay, open, close. I like the sound. I really like how fast that ramp opens. That is nice. Now it's going to be, you know, dark lighting until we actually get into it. That's quite a big ramp. That's definitely going to fit an Ursa Rover. Not going to fit a tank or a ballista, but the ceiling height wouldn't either. Man, that looks good. Looks like we have controls on both sides. Room lights. Oh, I like that. Let's see floodlights. Oh, floodlights on the back. That's something new. I like that. Let's do a room light. Oh, I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and close the door if we can. Oh, it's so fast. I love it. I love it. Okay, so garage space looks pretty good. I definitely like the lighting passes in here. I like the component, the shield generator just sitting out here exposed. Very, very Drake. Very Drake. Power plant right there, a cooler. It looks like these things are docking hatches, but I think it's probably something with the wing, how the wings articulate. There's a stairway. Okay, small stairway going up, and once again we have all of our lights and stuff. I don't think we can hit emergency. The door did open automatically. Coming inside here, it's like a circular kind of station here. Ooh, that sounded good. I don't know what this station is. Looks like there's a life support component in here and some kind of terminal that doesn't do anything. Probably some kind of engineering gameplay in the future. Quantum fuel tanks, hydrogen fuel tanks right here. Should be our jump drive, our Juno Star work. Oh, another one over here. It says battery B. Oh no, those are our power plants. Those are our power plants. And that's the aft door. What does this door go to? Open, close. Okay, so here's starboard side of the ship. The yellow lighting, just so Drake. Is this a locker room or is this a toilet thing? Can't tell. I'm not seeing anything for toilet, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's in here. Open that up. Gosh, what does this do? What is that? I'm not sure. This is probably a place to put your clothing or something like that. Some kind of a locker room type of area. Maybe a suit to go outside because this is probably the airlock right here. Let's go ahead and open that. Yeah, definitely the airlock right there. Docking collar, if you will. And then more suits. So definitely a suit room to go EBA outside the docking collar. And a gun rack right here. Definitely an area to go outside. So let's go here. There's no door on the port side here. So let's just go forward. As we get in here forward, we can see this is the mess area. We have our bench type tables with, and we'll come back here with the lights on and the ship started, but so silverware tray, standard microwave kind of stuff in there. Some screens, things like that. Let's see where this door goes. Open this door. Oh, it's so dark. So in here, this is probably that. Oh, is this the toilet? Open. Yep, here's the toilet right next to where everybody eats. This is where you take your shower and you go poop. Right next to the mess decks, which is very, very Drake to me. This door, what does this door go to? Open that door. Oh, that's okay, berthing compartment. Looks like an area where you do some kind of a suit storage / inventory. Nice little bed area, very small, lots of stowage though. Very cool looking, all very static, right? No, not a real lot of interaction besides probably being able to sleep in space. And here's another bed area. So is this a crew of 2 in here is what we're saying? Looks like there could be a crew of 4. Okay, up here, I don't see any other interactables besides the door. There's another door right here. Okay, another bedroom. So crew of 3 then maybe. Which would make more sense. A person flying, 2 persons in the turrets. What does this door do? I think this is our elevator door, elevator up type of door right there. Very cool looking. I don't want to take the elevator quite yet. Let's go through this forward hatch. That looks like our port turret, and over here our starboard turret. We will get into those when we get into space. And going forward from here, definitely the cockpit area, very Drake Caterpillar like. And over here, let's take the light off. Open, close, and this is probably the captain's quarters. So it does look like a crew of 4 in this ship. Makes sense. 2 people in the turrets, someone on the remote turret, someone flying, and then probably the remote turret can go back and do other things, but typically the closest to the bridge is the captain's bunk. They all look about the same as far as size goes, things like that. Nothing special. This seat, that is the co-pilot seat, and that probably has the remote turret on it. And here is the actual seat for the pilot right there. Very Drake. I like it. I like the visibility on it. Now I want to go up that elevator. Yes, sirree. Open sesame, and we got to go back one more door. I don't know why the sound started not working there. Maybe some sound bugs here. But here is the elevator, and it looks like we pull this lever. And it takes us up. Oh, we're on the top of the ship. Okay. That's something new in Star Citizen. I totally forgot. Here's our remote turret, everybody, on the top of the ship. I totally forgot that the elevator takes you on top. Super cool, super useful. Who doesn't like access to the roof? You know what I mean? Okay, let's go back down. Oh no, that's the roof one. The middle one. What is this one? What's the red one do? Does this go down all the way to the surface? Oh, it does. So it's a second way to enter the ship. It's through this elevator. Okay, so it does have an elevator, and here is the elevator. Don't call. You don't have to go in through the ramp. And that means the middle one will take us into the main deck of the ship. Mess hall is what it says. Okay. Open sesame. All right, well, I think it's time we get in this thing and take it flying and see how it handles and performs. Better or worse than the Connie? Definitely has less cargo than the Connie. Come on, there we go. Enter the pilot seat. Okay, before we start it up, I just want a quick look around the cockpit here. Right here, spool our quantum drive. That's a thing. Exterior lights on and off. Let's turn the lights on. See if we actually see a difference here on the ship. Probably not in good light. I'm hitting the L button, not seeing a whole lot going on. So, not sure if that's a bug or not, or if we need power on for that. Looks like it says auto, though. So, I'm not sure what is up with that. Moving up and around. Okay, flight ready, power on. Those are two definite things we need. Scan mode enable, okay. Open exterior. Okay, so that's where that switch is. That's a very important switch to know. Proximity flight, ESP, G-safe limiter, and disable couple flight. I really like this fan that's moving over here. And other than that, I don't really see anything else switch-wise. So go ahead and go to flight ready. That was fast. Systems online. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 MFDs. I like that we can see 2 of them right here in our radar, but I don't particularly like when MFDs are significantly off the screen. You can see we're charging up our shield already. We have a ship status. It's good that we can see the target and our shields here, but I would probably put the ship status over here instead of the power. But we're charging our shields. Let's look at these guns from the pilot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guns. Plus there's a remote turret. Plus there's 2 man turrets. So this thing is going to be a beast when it's manned up for battle. Turn our VTOL on. Let's call for takeoff. Okay. Doors are opening, folks. Okay, New Babbage. I'm going to lift up a little bit. See the gear? It kind of sinks a little bit. I don't want to actuate the gear in the hangar because those wings are probably going to spread out. Let's get all the way out of the hangar. Of course, we're going through fog in New Babbage. Ooh, I like the way the engines look. We'll move forward just a little bit. We'll go ahead and, if we can, cycle the gear. We can see that the gear is going up and into the ship. Tricycle landing gear configuration. It looks like the wings are still out or up, so we're going to hit K. That's going to take us off of our VTOL. But the wings are still up. Interesting. Let's go back to the cockpit. Hard to see anything here at New Babbage, especially with like the snowstorm going on and the fact that we're heading up into space. What do you guys think about the engine look right there? There's New Babbage over to our right. I'm not sure what to hit to get the wings to spread. Usually it's K, but apparently not today. But I'll tell you what, let's not even mess with this because I've never flown the ship and it's nighttime in New Babbage. We're under 100 meters a second. Let's goose up the engines a little bit. See what the afterburners look like. Oh yeah, I like that. I like the 6 engines there. Very neat. Very neat. So it is bugging me that the wings are not spread. I'm not sure what to do in that case. I don't know if it's a switch or... That's engines, that's power. Screens, comms. Oh, look, wings. There's a wings button. Wings, extend, retract. Let me click that. There we go. Now our wings are coming out. Ooh, how's that look, everybody? That looks pretty sick to me. I'm sure that's some kind of a keybind in this patch, because I don't remember it being there before. But now we are up into space. Let's do a quick quantum, see what we can get on this ship as far as into the light, so we can check it out. Again, it doesn't like flying in the atmosphere, very much like a Connie. All right, let's head over to OM1. Okay, we're gonna turn the engine off. Okay, a little bit of lag. All right. So let's take a look at the ship in the sunlight. How about that? There we go, folks. The Drake Corsair. Very nice. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? I think it looks really good. Asymmetrical ship. Those wings do have that, you know, because one's going straight over here and the other two are spread apart. Let's look at some gunfire real quick. So on my left mouse button, primary fire, it's just firing those 4 guns from the cockpit, right? My right mouse button, the 2 from the left wing. That's 6 guns. See how fast they drain. It is weird looking at that going straight forward. But I'm holding the buttons down right now, and this is stock power. That's a lot. So this thing is going to be so powerful. It looks like it does also have a VTOL type of mode. Let's hit K. You can see those engines, those middle engines do come down to assist with VTOL. So keep that in mind, folks. This thing looks... I'm just can't get over it. It looks so good. I'd really like to know what you think of the ship in the comments. Do you like it? Do you like the aesthetic of it? Do you like the idea of another non, or I guess an asymmetrical ship would be the word. Look at that over Microtech. It looks pretty darn cool, if you ask me. Get it over the light here. Actually, over the planet. Oh! I can't steer while I'm drinking fly, guys. Just a really nice aesthetic to this ship. I've already had a couple people say it's going to be their daily driver already. So, taking multiple screenshots of this thing. Oh, it's a pretty ship. Okay, now let's hop out of the pilot seat. We're going to do kind of a full-on test here. We're going to go into the co-pilot seat and try to access the remote turret. Oh, we're going down. I forgot about that. So the co-pilot is actually, they are down in this bottom section, which is what we thought was the pilot seat. Yep, there's me in the co-pilot seat. Okay. So from here, where's our power button? I wish they kind of lit up more. Okay, power on. Weapons online. The remote turret's over here on the right. It even says remote turret. We have those 2 Badgers there. Enter the remote turret, and there we go. Look at that. Looks just the wings spread like that looks awesome. The co-pilot's going to get 301 shots from this top remote turret. Quite a bit of range on here. Very cool. I like it. And really, that's probably as much as you're going to see from the co-pilot. There's really not much else the co-pilot can do. Let's hop out of that. By the way, the co-pilot has 5 multifunction displays, and the pilot only has 4. Okay. Here's more lighting here. Here's that pilot, or I'm sorry, the captain's bunk / berthing. Let's hop in one of the turrets. Let's hop into the port turret, the manned turret. Oh, very nice. Okay, so this is our, these are only size 2 guns over here though, so just keep that in mind. Can't really see the power button, because I'm sure it's over. Yeah, that'd be nice if it was lit up. So again, 301 shots over here. And a lot of maneuverability, just like you'd expect from any turret in Star Citizen. Let's see what it looks like out here. So it is extended out a little bit. It's very square, rectangular, very Drake-like from there. So definitely a lot of firepower from this ship. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guns. With a crew of 4, that's 9 guns, and all of them can shoot forward at some point. So that's just, I'm kind of giddy with that. Kind of giddy, not gonna lie. Okay, we retracted the turret on the inside. We're not going to see the starboard one. It's the exact same thing. Let's see if there's any more secrets on this ship as we head aft. Again, I think sound is missing from one of those doors. Another berthing area, berthing area, berthing area, so everybody can sleep here. And of course, Drake with their full-on shoilet right next to the mess decks. But hey, at least there's a toilet there. Let's take the elevator up top. Let's see if it actually has gravity. It looks like the elevator itself has gravity. But as we walk off, yeah, we don't have gravity on the ship out here. So definitely a cool way to exit the ship. Let's go ahead and see if the gravity pulls us in. Really, huh? Or yeah. Okay, we kind of fell. Did we fall? Yeah, we fell. So it does have gravity right there. And we'll take the middle lever to go back to the mess decks. We'll go back and we'll check out the garage area real quick again. Heading aft. I like that it's very short and compact. Here's the gravity generator, by the way. I'm sure this will have engineering gameplay. Our airlock dock port there. We will go ahead and close that up. Maybe more engineering gameplay at some point around the sides of here too, especially with all the exposed components of this ship. And then back to the garage. So it's actually pretty short and sweet. These definitely have to be how the wings articulate around, and with a large garage section too. So I'm digging it so far. I am going to turn off the floodlights, or can't. I already turned them off. Okay. So I'll tell you what, guys. Let's go. Just load up an Ursa Rover into here. Make sure it fits. That's kind of the biggest vehicle that it's designed for. So that means it'll fit a Cyclone in here. It'll fit a Dragonfly in here. Some of the other smaller vehicles as well, probably like a hover quad, stuff like that. I don't know. I guess I'm amazed that it took so long to actually get this thing out here. It's a good sized ship, but it's not that big of a ship. Let's head on out to Cleo. So there's only a couple places out at Cleo. Turpe. Don't want to go there. Shouldn't have picked Microtech to land at. Okay, let's at least go to Calliope. Oh, before we do that, let's check what our speed is here in space. So our SCM speed is 149. It's probably rated right at 150. Let's check our max speed. Get those engines firing. There we go. Little afterburner. Very cool. So it looks like max speed 949 is probably 950. So under 1,000. So the ship is rather slow when it comes to that stuff, although I don't think that stuff is necessarily going to matter when we get this new flight mechanic. Let's see where the retro thrusters are. Yeah, just like I thought, they were all up front of the engines. All of those are retro thrusters. Okay, I guess let's head towards Calliope. See how it flies in atmosphere with the wings down. Moon atmosphere, anyway. All right, spooled up, ready to go. So I'm not regretting purchasing the ship. I do like the ship. I think it's going to be very useful. It's certainly, you know, it's the new hotness in Star Citizen right now. Everybody's going to be all about the Drake Corsair for a while, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't even know if I can go to all these places. I thought there were some places that you get a crime stat or something like that if you're going to. Oh, someone's targeting me. You may mind, I don't think we can go to the... Oh, okay. Someone's actually attacking me. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's a pirate. Okay, I guess we'll get to see a chance to see how the weapons work. Unexpected. And he's dead. All right. Pretty quick work of him, even though even though there's some help going on. I want to try to go to a mining facility instead of a processing facility. I don't spend a lot of time out here in Microtech, as you can probably tell. Okay, let's try this one. Looks like it's going to be on the dark side, but that's okay. In PTU, I just reinstalled Reshade 5.4.2. So it does indeed load up with that. I do have an NVIDIA graphics card for those where that matters. I've heard issues with AMD cards. Okay, for some weird reason, we always got to wait for the quantum to spool up before the markers show up. So let's go to MVG mode. There we go. Yeah, 325 coming in here. Looks like the altimeter's working in this patch so far. And there is a Drake Corsair here who just happens to be red. I'm really not trying to get into a fight. I'm just trying to check out this ship. So I guess we'll see what happens. If we get blown up, we get blown up. Cyrus Kazan. Hey, Cyrus, you're now on YouTube. Hopefully you come in peace as well as I do. I guess we'll see. But he is red, and he's here at Schubin Mining Facility, so lots of swirling going on over here. Not a lot of visibility, and I know I'm pretty low here. Sometimes the graphics in this game just throw me for a loop sometimes. I feel like because the wind and everything is moving to the right, that I should be going to the left. I clearly shouldn't. Okay, easier from third person. We're gonna drop our gear, and when we drop the gear here, the wings do fold up. All right, hopefully he doesn't come and try to shoot us. We are gonna land directly on the pad that he was just on. All right, let's come down for a nice easy landing with the Drake Corsair. All right, let's make sure we're actually on all of our... Yeah, we actually landed everything. Perfect. Very nice. Can we get services here? Actually, let me turn off the quantum drive. No service required, so looks like that bug is still intact. We're going to shut off the engines because I don't know if that bug still works. Here's our lights on the Corsair. Let me, this is what the game looks like with the lights on here. Let's go ahead and exit our seat. Go ahead and head back. It feels like I'm in a Caterpillar right now. And we're going to hop out the airlock instead of the ramp, although we could just take the elevator. Probably should have taken the elevator, but I haven't taken the airlock just yet, so let's do that. And boom. Okay, so there's the airlock all opened up. The wind is pushing us around. Oh, it's pushing the ship around. That's not good when the wind's going to push the ship off the pad. Looks like the wind is so hard it's going to push not only the ship off the pad, but the gear would barely holding it there. Maybe that gear needs to come out a little more. Again, this is PTU. Things are subject to change. Is there even... I didn't even check to see if there was a vehicle place here. Can't believe the wind pushed that ship that far.
A few moments later.
So I know this is getting to be a longer video. I promise you we're almost done with it. We are going to load up a ground vehicle just to check the clearances, things like that. Maybe fly it around a little bit in the daytime of this moon. And just see how she performs. All right. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Ursa Rover. Okay. And then everybody else in this PTU patch pre-IAE does have a RSI Scorpius as well. So everybody gets a Corsair, everybody gets a Scorpius to test out before IAE hits in just 2 days. I'm gonna try to get this video up as soon as possible. As soon as I'm done filming, I'm gonna throw it into a render, put some music on it, and get it going. Get it uploaded to YouTube. Okay. Start it up.
A few moments later.
Okay. Feel like Mike Myers and Austin Powers. Okay. And it looks like it's going to come all the way up to those stairs. Shut off the engine. Plenty of room here. We'll exit the Ursa from the back. Plenty of room to open up the back of the Ursa as well. And there we go. So Ursa Rover fits in here very nice. We'll go ahead and close our doors. Very cool. I like how the lights shut off. And it even has like a little stop gate. So no problem fitting the Ursa, even with the weapons up. Just enough clearance on the Ursa Rover. Okay, let's take this thing up into like an OM marker. And we'll just go fly it around the moon a little bit, see how she handles, and then we'll wrap up the video. Start the engines. We'll turn our VTOL on. There we go. Okay. We're gonna lift off, cycle our gear. Cycling the gear did not extend the wings. So we're gonna have to do that from here. And we'll start going forward. And turn off our VTOL. See if we can get ourselves out of a very dark place. See how long our boost lasts. It goes pretty quick, actually. I think it lasts a little bit longer on the Connie. But not too shabby. We're already out of range, so we can quantum. PTU is always an interesting way to play this game. First, now we got to quantum back to Calliope. Okay, let's find a place in the light. 672. That should be in the light. It does feel like it's a little sluggish on the turn. About the same as a Connie. I don't know if the DPS calculator has updated stats for it or not. It did literally just come out today in the PTU. But at least it's daytime outside on this moon. Okay, we'll shut off the quantum drive, shut off our cruise control. There we go, quantum shut off. And we're just about, we're a little over a quarter on our speed bar over SCM speed. Go ahead and head into third person, see if we can get under this atmosphere. Zoom out a little bit. That is a really cool looking ship. It looks so highly detailed, especially compared to the mountains we're flying over. It has kind of a unique engine sound, if you can hear that. Pretty cool. Okay, test out the yaw. It does not like the yaw here. Looks like we do have to give it boost to make quick movements. Even in a moon's atmosphere, it doesn't like to turn very well. It rolls pretty well. Yeah, it resists the yaw movement like bigger ships do. Which to me, this isn't that much bigger of a ship. It's very Connie sized. And you know, without the rover in there, that's your cargo area in the back. So definitely a great ship if you wanted to have firepower when you're going mining. The boost is immediate, though. I will say that. So let's try to pull a roll around this mountain here. Not too bad. Let me bump up our boost here. It does just highly resist the yaw. So that's kind of where in an atmosphere it's easier on the moons, but on the planets it's gonna resist that yaw quite a bit compared to a smaller ship. It is an interesting sound with the engines and the boost. It's different from almost anything else. But it is cool. Let's throw in an aileron roll. Okay, it can pull that off in atmosphere and come back to center. Pretty nice. As far as pitch on the moon, not too bad. Let's go back to first person. See how it kind of feels from here. And you guys can see I'm using the mouse and keyboard, as I do for most of my flying that's not combat. The roll feels pretty nice. I feel like it dips when we go forward. But plenty of boost here. Pretty interesting. So, not the best flyer, but tons of firepower there. We're not going to take the ship dogfighting. We'll do that in the actual review. We'll get a fully manned ship, and I'm sure tomorrow when Jawa and I stream on Thursdays, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, we will fully man up one of these ships and see what it's like doing some combat missions with it. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, this is the review. The first look for the Drake Corsair. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a good time flying it. We definitely checked it out. It's so far, it's a cool ship. I think CIG might need to make a few, bug fixes, tweaks to it. Some of the sounds, the Mobiglass model blacks out the screen. Maybe tweak the flight model a little bit. Maybe even increase the articulation of the landing gear so it doesn't blow everywhere when the wind blows. But so far, I love it. It's an awesome ship. I don't like it as much as my Connie Phoenix Emerald. But I do like it more than a regular Constellation, and the look of it with the asymmetrical wings is super cool. I can't wait to see all the paints for it and what they look like in real life instead of just on pictures. So really looking forward to it. I think it's a contender for Ship of the Year next year. We'll see. But so far, so good. 9 forward-facing guns, 6 for the pilot. I would immediately replace the quantum drive and immediately replace the guns, probably the laser repeaters, until the rework gets done on that. But super cool ship. Thank you for stopping by on the first look of the Drake Corsair. We do stream every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and Jawa streams 9 a.m. Mountain Time on Sundays with Jawa. Thanks for stopping by. Fist and Jawa Save the Universe. We'll see you in the next video. And until then, good night, Stanton.